Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real Time. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Molly.
And here we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
We're talking about the 2000... Boy, doesn't that make you feel old? The 2000 version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this movie was directed by Ron Howard and is based on, of course, the book by Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
If you haven't read that, then, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing in your life that Dr. Seuss is not a part of it? I don't know. That's just weird. Anyways, this movie stars Jim Carrey as the titular Grinch, Taylor Momsen as Cindy Lou Who, Jeffrey Tambor as Mayor Augustus Mayhew, let's see, Christine Baranski as Martha Mayhew, VA. I guess she's from Who, France. Bill Irwin as Lou Who, Cindy Lou's dad. Molly Shannon as Betty Lou Who, her mom. And, hold on, she looks familiar. I'm looking this up on her IMDb page.
I've definitely seen her in quite a few things, I think.
Yeah, I have too, I think. Let's see. Oh, Will and Grace. That's where I know her from.
I've seen her something else, but I have seen her before.
And that's the main cast for this movie, pretty much. So, basically, in this movie, the Grinch is a mean old green monster man who lives on the mountain overlooking Whoville, Mount Crumpet, and he hates Christmas. He hates the Who's because of a bunch of bullying little turds in his school when he was a little kid who just made fun of him for trying to shave off his beard.
Yeah.
Kids are jerks. They really suck. So, one thing leads to another, and eventually he gets invited to this Whobilation Christmas celebration thing.
Yeah.
At down in Whoville.
By Cindy Lou.
By Cindy Lou Who, the smartest person in this whole town.
Yeah.
This town is full of idiots.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb characters. The Who's are all pretty
stupid.
Yeah, they're a little silly.
Like, there's 3 or 4 or 5 people in this whole movie who have a brain.
Yeah.
There's Cindy Lou Who, there's the Grinch, there's the mayor, there's Martha Mayhew, and then there's Cindy's dad at the end.
They all have a little bit more.
They have something going on upstairs. They're not part of.
They actually can make decisions for themselves.
They're not part of the hive mind that is Whoville.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Grinch goes to this Whobilation. He has a great time. He meets with his the old lesbian women who raised him, and then he gets reminded of his past. He gets an electric razor from the mayor, and he decides, nah, I hate Christmas again.
So he just wreaks havoc throughout the town.
And then he decides, I'm going to steal Christmas, and he does that. But then all the Who's realize, hey, we still have Christmas. The Grinch didn't change that. And that, of course, leads to the Grinch's heart growing 3 sizes, and he gives him back Christmas.
Yep.
That's pretty much what happens.
Yeah.
Now, interesting thing, though, this is the second of 3 separate adaptations of the story. And I haven't seen the 2018 version from Illumination starring Benedict Cumberbatch, but it looks pretty crap.
I've heard it was bad. I haven't seen it either. I heard that it wasn't very good.
Like, first of all, in the trailers, the Grinch is just chilling in town, just being vaguely annoying. Like, whoa, he knocked something off of the shelf. What a creepy guy,
Yeah.
Which is weird because this is going off on a bit of a tangent, but it's tangentially related.
Sure.
In Star Trek Into Darkness, Cumberbatch played Khan in the movie, and there's at one point he had a very spot on Grinch smile. So they could have done that in live action, honestly, with him as the Grinch. Cumberbatch is a weird looking guy. I love his work, but he's not a handsome man.
He has an odd shaped head.
You know, I think he looks better when he has, you know, facial hair, like in the Doctor Strange movies. You know, there okay, I get it. I don't agree, but I get it. People maybe thinking he's attractive there, but anyways. Where were we before all this?
The Grinch.
Yeah, second adaptation. The first one, of course, being the animated version from Chuck Jones, made in the '60s, that starred Boris Karloff as the Grinch.
Yeah.
Honestly,
He was also the narrator.
he was the narrator and the Grinch. I honestly would probably rather watch that one than this one, if we're being completely honest.
I disagree.
Just based off of Boris Karloff alone.
I disagree. I'd rather watch the live action one than the cartoon one, but maybe that's just because there's more to the live action one. It's longer. It goes off. It doesn't stick close to the book really, but it's funny.
Well, this one is definitely a lot more accurate to the book than the Cat in the Hat movie was.
Yeah, that is true.
If you want to get into some crap, watch that. Like that movie is the reason why there's been no live action, you know, adaptations of Dr. Seuss's work. Dr. Seuss's widow saw that movie, hated it, and said, "No, we're not doing that anymore."
No more.
Which does answer why the Benedict Cumberbatch's Grinch wasn't in live action. They couldn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that. Jeez. But there's something interesting to note about, you know, a connection between that one and this movie. The actual suits used to portray these two characters, the Grinch and the Cat in the Hat. Now, Jim Carrey was dressed in this huge, you know, latex yak fur suit for like weeks on end. You know, they actually had to bring in a torture specialist to help him, you know, not go crazy while wearing it.
Yeah.
You know, they had him, you know, focus on something else, you know, by punching his leg or smoking, eating, whatever, anything to keep his mind off of this extreme discomfort he's in.
Yeah, that does not sound fun. That sounds like it. He better have got paid a lot for that.
Oh, I'm sure he did. This was around the height of Jim Carrey's career. Mm-hmm. And he actually got a Golden Globe for his performance in this movie.
Oh, that's good. Well deserved.
I mean, he didn't win, but whatever.
You said he just got a Golden Globe.
I said nomination.
No, you said...
I said he got a Golden Globe nomination.
Everyone go back to the video and watch and see what Tyler said and comment below if who's right. Okay, anyways, continue.
I know I said nomination. Anyways, yeah, and honestly, this is probably one of Jim Carrey's best performances because he does seem very natural in this movie.
Yeah.
Like he's moving... Despite all the discomfort he's in, he's moving very fluidly. Mm-hmm. He's, you know, doing all sorts of action and stuff. So he's selling it.
Yeah, you can't really tell that he is in unbearable pain and discomfort.
Whereas with the Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers, he seemed very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that probably added to the movie's crap factor.
Yeah, he just wasn't quite selling it as well as Jim Carrey.
Now the man who did the makeup for this movie, Rick Baker. He would actually later go on to win an Oscar for the makeup.
For the Grinch?
For the Grinch, you know, he had already won for
that one's well deserved. Yeah.
American Werewolf in London. I think the 2001 Planet of the Apes remake. So man knows his stuff.
Yeah.
I think he also won for the a Wolfman movie that starred Benicio del Toro either in the early 2010s or late 2000s, one of the two. I can't remember quite when it came out.
Okay.
Anyways, so like we said before, most of the people in this movie are idiots. Like this crowd is just a hive mind that gets led by whoever has the better speech.
Yeah, they're always... Once the character makes a speech, it's like, oh yeah. I didn't think of that until now. I have no brain.
So, it might be pretty easy to you know, pick out who our favorite characters for this movie is.
Yeah.
Who would you say is yours?
I would have to go with the Grinch. He's funny. He's a misunderstood guy. He has a nice character arc.
I would say so too. He's very relatable.
Yeah.
Although, Cindy's mom is kind of funny too. She's just incredibly chaotic throughout the whole thing, just stealing lights. She stole a street light.
Yeah, causing wrecks, damages.
Okay, what about favorite part? What was your favorite part of this movie?
That is a hard question. There is a lot of good parts. One of my favorite parts might be, I guess, when he's at the Hoovalation and then
He slowly is having a better time.
yeah, when we see, okay, the Grinch is, he has potential to be a really good guy.
I like when he's just building his sleigh.
Mm-hmm.
You got this absolute monster of a mechanized contraption that he just builds in like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, and I like the version of the "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" song that plays throughout it too. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
I guess that's all we have to say.
We will see you next time.
Laters.